big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? I've been on the grind, I don't need the clout. They was moving funny, had to weed them out. Talking like they ballin', but I seen the drought. I was in the field, had to scheme my route. 100 racks in the duffel, that's a light load. No label for the boys since the price rose. Drip too clean, now I got them ice cold. Pull up in a spaceship once with the right glow. They ain't seen the hustle, they just see the flex. Made it out the mud, now it's private jets. Stressing over bills, now I cut the checks. Shorty send the love, I don't double text. Told my nigga we ain't folding under pressure. Took a loss, but we turned it to a lesson. Keep my diamonds on me for protection. The ops watching, so I gotta keep a weapon. Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? They wanna see me shine, but I make a way. Every move aggressive like MMA. Made 100 bands off of real estate. I don't do the talking, money conversate. New vibes, new crib, that's an upgrade. She just wanna fuck cause I'm up paid. Keep it low though, I don't love babe. I'll be on the go, I need more space. They didn't think I made it, but I seen the plot. I was broke as hell, had to make it pop. Now the Louis duffel got a couple knots. And my wrist dancing like it's on TikTok. I've been focused, I ain't worried about the hate. Up the price, I ain't even gotta chase. Told my team if I eat, we straight. Told my team if I eat, we straight. Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? Run it up, flood it up, double up. Run it up, flood it up, double up.
Yo, what's up? What's poppin'? What's happening? It's your boy King Bot, KB and GBAK. With me as always, I got my man Primetime. I ain't Prime. What's up, man?
Yo.
Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year,
Ain't
man.
seen you since last year, bro.
Oh, man, you beat me to it. I wanted to get you with it, man.
Man, I ain't seen you since last year, man. How you doing, though? How was your New Year, man?
Very regular, man. Reason I missed the last pod, man, I was sick as a dog. Caught the flu virus, whatever you want to call it.
Super flu.
The super flu.
I
I got it, and that shit kicked my fucking ass. I was like, I think it was like one day, I was like going to sleep. I was like, man, I feel something wrong with something in my throat. Pause. But the next day,
that's crazy.
Like I was fucked up, like I swallowing water. It was it's just like it was terrible, man. Bad coughing. Is just ugly, like body fatigue. What up, though?
Gutierrez.
What's up, though? Also with me as always, man, I got my man D in the building. D, what's up?
What's happening?
How you living, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
You all right?
How was your New Year's?
It was pretty chill. My neighbors had gave me like a gift pack of edibles for Christmas, so I kind of was like just chilling and working on the computer and handling some business and stuff.
Hiding giraffe pussy. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Stay that way.
That's a good way to bring in the New Year, man. My New Year was pretty chill, man. I was sauced. I was definitely sauced. I heard the stories afterwards. I was definitely drunk. Other than that, pretty chill, man. Definitely made sure I ate my collards the next day. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get it. Gotta start the year off right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody make any changes this year? Anybody got resolutions or predictions or stuff y'all want? You know what I'm saying? Like
we could, yeah. I mean, as far as like resolutions, the reason I'm not like big on that is because it's like, why wait till the end of the year? As soon as that idea creeps in your head, get to it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm not like a big New Year's resolution type person. But kind of like he said, just keep grinding, man. Keep doing what you've been doing. Don't give up. No one can stop your shine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, forget about the haters. They don't matter. They're gonna be there whether you win or losing. So, No, that's my thought process, man.
Keep the haters employed, man.
Yeah,
sure, man. For
what
sure.
what you know? Did you have any like New Year?
No, it was more so when the idea popped in my head, I just went ahead and started doing it, man. So I know I've been like neglecting my physical and mental health, and not so much so like it's like terrible, but I could do better. So I buckled down and put some things in place so I can get back right. You know what I'm saying? So I just know that you can notice some things about yourself. Be like, yeah, I can be better here.
Yeah. So I would ask instead of like New Year's resolution, like what are some like what is a goal for you for this year? Like just like a goal you might have for this year and for you too.
For this year, I mean, I actually have been struggling as far as mental health wise. I've been struggling because it's some family stuff going on. So I've been struggling with that and being pulled every which direction, and that's probably why y'all don't hear from me sometimes, and I kind of just need my space. So y'all go out and be like, "Yo, you coming?" Like, nah, nigga, nah, nigga, I need space. But nah, but I've been secretly battling with some stuff, man. I kind of wanna finish up those battles, man, so I can focus on other things in life, man. Kicking it with friends and probably being more open, ultimately overall with the people I'm around regularly. Just to let them know, hey, bro, I got some shit going on, man. So y'all can either drag me out the house or just come over to Silver Drake with me. You know what I'm saying? One of the two, But yeah, just get better at that. That's it.
Shit for me, getting on my networking game. I have way too many resources in this area for me not to be utilizing them. So that's one of my goals, to get on my networking game. Get more structure as far as my business. It's time to start making some money with this shit. I got the talent, I got an idea. I need to start pushing forward. And just staying mentally and physically good. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working out with Prime. So Prime, I'll probably end up doing Ramadan again just to cleanse my body one more time. Just living right, doing right, being right,
Yeah, for sure.
Spending as much time with DJ as possible.
Yeah,
get them active and engaged with more stuff.
He got to the end of the month too. I ain't forget.
Oh yeah, he said he got one for you already.
All
right. He'll be here this weekend. So
all right.
So he's ready.
I might not be able to link up with y'all this weekend, but
yeah, either way, he said he's ready, and me and him been exchanging stuff on TikTok about making beats and stuff. So
got you.
He's actually engaged with it now.
Yeah.
So
I can give him what I can give him, man. I can't
it's messed up. I can't let him take the equipment there because siblings will damage it and stuff. And he spends most of his time there, so like he's really constricted and confined with the time he has doing it. But we'll figure it out. As long as he still has that passion to really do it, he'll make it happen.
Okay.
But other than that, like I said, just mentally, physically, just bettering myself. Looking into juicing, doing detox and stuff on a regular basis.
For a second, I thought he meant steroids, bro. I was about to be like, yo, my nigga. I'm like, it's not that serious, my guy. It's not that serious.
Hey, bro.
I honestly was gonna be like, hey, yo, fam.
Hey, I should have did.
I was like, bro,
I would have did that 20 years ago. I promise.
Here like,
for no reason.
On some hope type shit.
Yeah, nah.
Say Gutierrez mine is to be consistent and practice aggressive activities in my business.
That's what's up. That's a good way to be. Man. But yeah, I mean, overall, I'm always consistent in shit that I do, man. So I kind of need to take care of me sometimes.
Yes,
absolutely.
I think that's what I forget a lot of the times is taking care of me. And if I don't take care of me, ain't nobody else gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, I gotta get right. All right. So, I didn't even put. Did I have a banner for that? I did have a banner for that.
There you go.
I did have a banner for that. All right. Well, we talked about it already. So let's talk about some real shit. Hey, yo, look, your boy. The year just started. Your boy Trump is wilding. How are we feeling right now? Because I don't know if I promise you.
He keeps doing it.
No, I promise you. When I set the topic, I took it off of all of them. I think it automatically shows back up if you don't start the podcast like after you set it up. Because I went through all of these while I was at work and set them to the timer to be off. It's all right.
Ain't no player.
StreamYard. It's nothing in the settings. I tried to look in the settings. There's nothing in the settings to do, what. Yeah.
Have a default.
Yeah, have a default, man. This 10 seconds. Like, who wants a 10-second timer? Like, fam, just leave it up there. All right, anyway. Your boy Trump is wilding. And I don't know if y'all know what I kind of peeped and I didn't hear the internet talk about. So I'm gonna start it like this. So the Chinese delegation was actually in Venezuela prior to and talked to the president of Venezuela. I don't know exactly what the conversation was, but it was reported that they left unhappy. Right after that, bombings and kidnappings. It's exactly what happened right after that. Right? So it got my conspiracist mind thinking, right? I was like, this is actually the United States of China. And being so that we owe them so much money, they could literally make a phone call and be like, yeah, Trump, we need you to go kidnap this nigga. And his chick. And bring him up on whatever charges. So I was thinking of it that way. The internet didn't say it, but I was thinking of it that way. But I want to get y'all's take on it, though.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn on this whole thing. I mean, from what I hear about Maduro, like that nigga had to go. Mm-hmm. But like, let's not pretend like the U.S. did this out of the kindness of their hearts. Yeah. You know what I mean? We know they were like, oh, the poor Venezuelans, we must help them, and you know what I'm saying? Like
that's something we want.
Obvious, yeah.
Just like Yemen, just like Iraq, just like Iran.
Yeah,
like everywhere they set up shop.
Yeah, Venezuela is one of the
most
biggest producers of oil. I think even more than Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So yeah, they got some resources. And so here's the thing. Another reason why I'm torn is, I was seeing like a lot of people from Venezuela. They were happy about this, right? And so obviously, there's people there who were celebrating. There's Venezuelans in the U.S. who are here celebrating. So obviously, like, they think it's a good thing, and I feel like they would understand it better than I would.
Did you see them protesting as well?
I did see that too. Okay. So it's iffy, but I mean, what I do know is that Maduro, he kind of went past they did have a democracy there, and now they don't because of this guy. So, I do understand that, like, he had to go. So I feel like torn on it, right? So, yes, Maduro has to go. But, like, we do know that a lot of times these regime changes don't always go over so well. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just because you get rid of a bad guy doesn't mean they're going to replace him with someone better. Right. And
also, that's not a full regime change either.
Well, I mean, he just all they did was kidnap him.
Yeah.
So we don't know the aftermath.
But what I'm saying is, like, a regime change would mean that, like, the people he appointed would be no longer there too, because they're going to pretty much try to carry out the same agenda.
Well, yeah, I mean,
all those people.
The lady that's his vice president is currently in now, right?
Yeah.
Just swore her in, right?
Yeah. I mean.
And if she was vice president, she was co-signing what he was doing anyway. You know what I'm saying? So even if she dials it down a little bit,
not necessarily.
she had to be aligned with it.
Right. She had to be aligned on major issues, but not necessarily. Right.
Yeah, that's why I said it's going to shift, but it might not change. Like people think it's going to change.
I mean,
but it's going to shift.
I mean, if she's smart, she see the writing on the wall. She don't want what happened to Maduro to happen to her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why she tried to get, the Peace Prize.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? She could be different, or, like the America can kind of decide we don't want her either, and find someone else who fits more of what
our agenda is.
Right, or what they're looking for. But you have to understand there's going to be a price to pay with this regime change. And so, obviously we know what that is. It's going to be the oil. So the oil.
Somebody said about oil?
But yeah, man, I mean, and Trump's so goddamn funny. Like, he ain't even, I don't know if you saw that interview.
He didn't even deny it.
He ain't even deny it. You know what I'm saying? There was a dude on there and he was like, yes, we got to get this criminal out of here. And then here comes Trump. But the oil is also gonna produce so much money. And then I'm like, bro, like, your dude is talking about
all this natural resource.
All these natural resources.
They don't do anything with it.
Right.
They're not.
The infrastructure is terrible.
Like, yo, fam, this is really comedic, right? So I'm watching this. I'm watching
entertainment, imitating life, or life imitating art.
Yeah, like, yo, it's really comedic, man. I look at it and I'm like, yo, and then it's history repeating itself.
Absolutely.
It's okay.
Same thing they did to Iran.
Now, he may have been, Maduro, may have, I don't know. I didn't live in Venezuela, so I can't tell you what happened to the people over there, right? He could have been a terrible person. But, however, you want America to come over and take over? America said they are in charge of Venezuela until proper leadership is found. So just because they swore Shorty in, she's still on America's agenda, right? Because they vetted her. But probably before they went and go pick, she probably sold the niggas out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't be surprised.
That's how shit get done.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yo, right hand, yeah. Hey, look, how many drug movies you seen, right, where the right hand person give up the main guy?
All the time.
You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, you know what? Yeah, look.
Because they have to get their intel from
go
somewhere.
to bed at 10:30 every night, and he out like a light because he take 4 shots of tequila before he go to bed. Y'all can just run up in there. The south side of the compound is empty. I'm gonna make sure. Come on, man. So I'm it's comedic to watch, from a standpoint, but it's also real issues, and I think that, and why is can you please tell me why the Colombian president is talking shit? Like, why is he in the news? Why, fam? Nobody. Look, I think you might be drawing attention to yourself, and you might need to shut the fuck up.
With Dave Chappelle, you should sanction me with your army. Oh, but if you ain't got one, you should shut the fuck up. That's. I mean, yeah. This is definitely the Dave Chappelle skit, like, coming.
Yeah, it's a Dave Chappelle skit. What's the other one floating around? The internet. It's a scene from a movie where the guy's teaching the class, and he's talking about who has the most oil. He's talking about Venezuela, like he got the chart up. Chat. I know one of y'all in the chat know what I'm talking about. The white boy. I saw the scene and I was like, whatever show or movie this is, I gotta watch it because I haven't seen it before. And it was really, really good. Well, look, chat. If y'all know what I'm talking about, just put it in the comments and we'll throw it on the screen. But it was really, really good, man. And I was like, yo, he literally told, like, yeah, we did, you know what I'm saying? Like, we did the same thing in Yemen. We did the same thing in Iraq. We did the same thing here, same thing there. Call it an evil dictator. You know what I'm saying? Got him up out of there. The U.S. runs it now. And then, like, boom, boom, boom. And then we put somebody we want in power. I'm like, yo, they've been doing this for years, bro. They've been doing this for years.
It's the new version of colonization.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Nothing says America first like a good old colonization.
Yeah, they just found like a cleaner looking way to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and speaking of China, they on this type shit too. The type of contracts that they giving out to these African countries. It's a different kind of colonization they doing because they get them in these deals where these countries owe them like an insane amount of money, and so and
we're trillions of dollars in debt. So
oh my God,
somebody's calling the shots. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody thinks this is anything other than oil, you guys are tripping.
Oh yeah,
like you said,
it's
the same story. You know, we've seen this before, and again, and Trump. And the thing about Trump, he don't give a fuck if y'all know or not. He don't care if y'all know.
Yeah,
he's telling y'all, I'm going to fuck you, and y'all just taking it. You know, so it's like you said, it's sad, but it's comedy at the same time because it's like, damn.
So that's what I'm saying. You know, for the people in Venezuela, I know they're like, oh, we got this dictator out, and you know, hopefully they can bring back a democratic process. But like either way, I mean, they had to get him out, but either way, it's gonna be.
Now we got their oil.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
They're not gonna relinquish that oil at no point in time. America going to get that shit back.
That's why America is in charge right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like, America's she a bully, yo. She a bully. She is a bully, man. She is a bully. She got it to the point where, as far as nuclear resistance goes, there is little to none. You know, she got it to where, hey, look. You sure you want to take that route? We can handle this like some gentlemen, or we can get into some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is really what's happening.
Yep.
This is really the mobster approach. Like, you know, but
he sat up there and said we can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way.
The choice is yours.
The choice is yours.
Yeah. Man, I was watching too, bro, like how they was breaking down, how they came through and got that dude, bro. Yeah. And I was like, oh,
I ain't peeped that, man.
Yeah.
All I was focused on was that Nike tech suit he had on. Yeah. Bro had the silencing headphones with the Burberry blacked out shades and a Nike tech suit. I love the internet, man, because they literally broke down his whole outfit that he had on. I said, fam, where did he have, my mind, did he have the Nike tech suit on when y'all caught him? Or did y'all put it on him? One of the two happened. And I need to know which one. But how did they catch him? Tell me the breakdown.
Well, shit. I don't know if he had the Nike tech, so because I did that. They had him like in the middle of the night. But like, yeah, the dude was breaking it down and he was explaining how like F-16s are completely outdated now, and they got these F-35s that like can't be detected by radar, and they had like 4 of them came through and shot up their air defenses. Then the helicopters came through and they dropped the troops, and they broke the whole shit down. Yeah, Call of Duty.
That's some Call of that's some Call of Duty stuff, man.
When you talk about like you know, my stick bigger than yours type shit, you know what I'm saying? Pause. But yeah, like, you know, they came through and was like, all right, let me show you our new toys. And, you know, man, this is, you know, that's a
the show is called Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan. Thank you so much. What episode of Black Mirror is this? Nah, this is more like an episode of the damn Twilight Zone, for real, because
shit crazy.
Yeah, man. Like, it's like, yo, things that you didn't think could happen are happening. You know what I'm saying? All right. Since we're talking about the law, you know what, StreamYard? Count your motherfucking days, yo. Count your motherfucking days. All right, so Drake and Adin Ross are in a RICO case. Did y'all hear about this?
No, I did not.
kind of heard about it, but I don't know all the details.
I don't know all the details either, but I think we need to talk about it. So they are currently in a RICO case right now for sports betting. They are rounding up all these sports bettors. Like, yo, I need to know why now. Why are you rounding up the sports betting people now? And it always surprised me how artists like Drake that were signed to major labels were making so much money, right? Because it's a lot of 360 deals out there. It's a lot of deals where, you know, the label keeps majority of the money. It's a lot of deals where, you know, you get the perks of, you know, being this hot artist, but you don't have the money to compensate you. You know what I'm saying? But Drake clearly had the money to compensate himself. He clearly bought back his masters. He clearly did some things that were, you know, at least 15 years before his time. So my thing now is like, okay, were you doing that through sports betting? Because if you were, first of all, that's genius. And then second of all, it's like, yo, I would have had no clue. And then why now? Why now are they cracking down on this, you know?
You know, to me, man, it's gonna be controversial, but I feel like, bro, they should have never made gambling legal statewide, nationwide, should I say? I don't think they should have did that. I think they opened up the floodgates. I mean,
because everybody wanted their cut.
Everybody what they cut, and it just opens up like the floodgates for greed, man. Like greed is crazy, man. And you know, people see opportunities to make money. These people are getting like hella fucking rich. And it, you know, I feel like it targets the vulnerable the most. The people who are desperate, the people who are poor. You know, so, you know, now that they just like completely open up the floodgates, you know, it's gonna open it up to people who, you know, will try to rig the system. I mean, you know, now that you just open it up, it's kind of still fresh. You're bound to have some people who are scamming the system and trying to make, you know, I mean, they already killing the game, but they really trying to make hand over fist. As far as the Drake and the Adin Ross go, they might be able to get out of this on like a plea of like ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, like I'm just the face. They paid me some money to advertise. Blase. I mean, because Drake and Adin Ross, they have like multiple different like gambling stuff that you know they sponsor. You know what I mean? And so I mean, I do feel like it is your due diligence to, you know, look into every product that you're, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Advertise, that's being advertised, but we know that doesn't always happen. I've seen other people who like, you know, the crypto coin scam type stuff. Yeah. We've seen people who advertise that and they were able to get out of the legal lawsuit. Even though they were like advertising, just by saying like, "Hey, look, I was just the face." Like they just paid me to, you know what I mean, to promote. So I think he might get out of it. I think there is another aspect that I saw to this, as far as like Drake using the money or that same money to like boost his Spotify. Now, if they can prove that, yeah, Drake is. Oh yeah, Drake is done.
But I think that's the reason why they're looking into it, because Drake filed their lawsuit
against Spotify, and then now this. Mm-hmm. It could be retaliation. It could be retaliation for sure.
If it is, that's crazy, man. Because like you gotta, you know what? It's not crazy. Because you gotta look at it like this. If the machine,
poked the bear.
He went to get some machine. If the machine is doing it, it's cool. But as soon as you start doing it, it's not cool.
Yeah, when you go,
and that's the reason why they getting caught up in that, because stuff been getting fixed for forever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's not like this is something new or something special. If they, you know, even if they, I'm not privy to any of things as far as the lawsuit and stuff, but if I had the power to talk to somebody that was playing the game, they said they weren't gonna do the 21, I would bet all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so like he said, it's real easy to get caught up in making that quick money because everybody else is making hand over fist off you.
Hand over fist, bro.
You know, and it's cool when they do it, but when you get your chunk, it becomes a problem. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hopefully they'll get a pardon, you know, if they scam enough people like the other people that's gotten pardoned.
Miss Walker, what up? What up? What up? Yeah, nah, yo, you know what's funny though? Before streaming, I'm dating myself, right? So before streaming, there used to be a store called FYE. This store used to live in Northgate Mall. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, the music store.
Yeah, y'all remember that time?
Yeah, boy, man, that takes me back.
So in the store at FYE, right, I had went in to go buy a particular album. I'm not gonna say the name of the album. I went in to go buy a particular album, and they told me. I mean, I looked through the stacks. I didn't see it.
It's gonna be like Young Buck.
How did you know? How did you know? Yes, nigga, I was a Young Buck fan, yo. Like, yo, I was a whole G Unit fan.
What's wrong with Young Buck?
I was a whole G Unit fan. I listened to everybody in G Unit, bro.
Young Buck is cool.
But when you said
that look like he said, "Oh, you get that Beyonce."
Oh no,
no,
Destiny Child.
Oh no. So I go to get the Young Buck album, right? So it had just dropped. So I go in, I don't see it in the stacks. So I go to ask the lady, I'm like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I get a buck. I go ask the lady at the counter, I'm like, yo, I don't see the Young Buck in there. Did y'all get it in or not? You know what I'm saying? She was like, oh no. She was like, it doesn't come in until whatever date. We were supposed to get it today, but our system says we have it. And when streaming came out and they started fudging the numbers, it made me think. I said, hey, yo, they probably had like, oh, we're going to ship 1,000 copies to this store, right? But as soon as they actually get the copies, we'll sell that 1,000 copies off of their inventory. And, you know, to make the numbers go up. I said, you know, conspiracy theorist brain, man. I'm like, yo, if they was really doing that back then,
and think about how many artists that bought their own shit just to boost their numbers. Like people do what they need to do to manipulate the numbers to get what they need.
Yeah, which is crazy, but you know, I get it, but it's also crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But good luck to Drake. Good luck to Adin Ross, man. Hope y'all get out of that. And Drake, we need that album, man. We need that album. No R&B stuff. Rappity rap.
Damn it.
So fuck America.
I know we skipped over this part, but prediction: J. Cole will finally drop The Fall Off
this year.
Yeah, that's my 2026 prediction. He will finally drop it.
All right.
It's gonna be like August.
Oh, we doing predictions?
It's gonna be like August though.
I'll say, my prediction: GTA will finally drop this year. That's crazy. That's my prediction.
It's never dropping.
That's my prediction. It's dropping in November. It's dropping Thanksgiving. It's dropping Thanksgiving.
Another delay.
It's dropping Thanksgiving.
So go ahead and jump in that portal.
Hey, I jump in the portal. It's all good.
Give me a second. I have to think of one.
All right.
We'll come
back to you.
Yeah, we'll go on.
We're not in a rush. We got some topics tonight. All right, boom. All right. Justin and Christian Combs come out with a new docuseries about the P. Diddy trial. Do we care?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
All right. And we do not care. We are moving along.
Why would anyone care?
We are moving along to more nasty work, more Tyler Perry allegations. Hey, yo, look. First and foremost, I'm gonna say this: any man that has a compound where he makes movies and TV shows and stuff like that, and he makes you sign an NDA before you even step on it as an employee, it's some nasty work going on in there. It's some nasty work going on.
Yeah, we already talked about NDA.
You know, and then you have to live on the compound. It's some nasty work going on in there. He has a place for you to stay on the compound. Some nasty work going on in there, man. I'll say this. I really want 50 to expose this nigga. I don't like Tyler Perry. And that's a known fact. Everybody knows I don't like Tyler Perry. It's a reason why I don't like Tyler Perry. I'm not going to, just be, I don't like him. No. The uncle character that he plays in some of the movies, that was his first character. Mm-hmm. I feel like that was his funniest character, but he didn't blow up until he put on the dress. But what made you put on that dress? You could have grinded out with that uncle character and got whatever fame you could have got while still maintaining your manhood as a black man, but you want to put on a dress. And then consistently put on the dress.
That's where the money's at, though.
You know what I'm saying? I don't respect that, though, bro. I really don't. I don't respect that at all. The actors and stuff, when I was a thespian, the actors and stuff I looked up to, they didn't put on dresses. You never seen Denzel in a dress. Never seen Denzel in a dress. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't get jiggy with it, man. I just can't. I can't. Now I know a lot of black male actors.
Most black male actors that are comedians, they usually throw them in a dress.
Very true. Very true.
More. I mean, other people have worn dresses too. I'm not just saying just strictly comedians, but usually the comics are the target audience that they want to have on dresses and stuff, and athletes.
Yeah.
She said, so you don't like him because of Medea?
Yes. That is exactly why I don't like him.
I don't like him.
Medea kind of funny, bro.
I don't like him because he sucks. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, bro. He sucks as a
storyteller.
A storyteller. Yeah, I think
Happy New Year, Lex.
Yes, happy New Year. Miss
New
Cody.
Year.
All right. I think it's one thing to people don't understand, right? Writing plays and then like writing like movies, there is two different things. It doesn't always display the same. And what Tyler Perry does is he also perpetuates a negative stereotype of
negative stereotype.
Of black people and his character,
particularly black women
and black
and honestly, just as a person who loves movies and stories and characters, what annoys me more than him perpetuating stereotypes, which we see a lot, is that his characters have zero. I'm talking zero fucking depth. No depth at all. No, like there's nothing complex about his characters. They're one dimensional. It annoys the fuck out of me. I don't like some of his movies. I give it to. Some of them are entertaining, but it's not stimulating. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like.
He makes microwavable content.
Yeah, I like Why Did I Get Married?
Yeah,
I like that movie. That was pretty. That was pretty decent. Temptation was ridiculous, but in a good way. Temptation was so fucking ridiculous, but in a good way. It was entertaining, but it's like fam, like. You got this country girl. She don't know what drugs are. She got her ass beat. I said the nigga's abusive. He's also a tech genius, CEO, and he does drugs, and he has AIDS. Oh my god!
no, but he literally stole that. He literally stole that concept from a Zane book. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of stuff that he steals, and like nobody catches it because it's from material that never made it to film. That was only in books. You know what I'm saying?
So we got
two comments.
Royal Highness says, so what about Martin, Eddie Murphy, Robin Williams? Now Tom Hanks even
and Tom Hanks. So
and that's what I was saying.
So no, I'm gonna give my reason why. Y'all can give y'all. But during the era of Martin, Eddie Murphy, and Robin Williams, I was too young to formulate a proper thesis about, if I liked somebody or not. If my parents had it on TV and watched it, I watched it as well. So I couldn't. Now, as I've gotten older, yes, looking back at Martin itself, it was too much Shanae in there. It was way too much Shanae in there.
Shanae was funny.
Right, Shanae was funny, but it was too much Shanae for my adult liking. Right, you know what I'm saying? If we gonna go to Robin Williams and Mrs. Doubtfire, I honestly
that was
like
a great movie. That was a great movie.
That was a great. I'm not. No. I'm not about to shit on the movie, bro. I'm not about to shit on the movie. I actually still enjoy that movie, but however, will I willingly watch it? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? Just because I have my thesis in my head to where I just can't see a man in the dress. It's demasculating me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to watch that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Here's what I'll say, man. If the dude, does the dress, I don't automatically write them off. I think in today's climate, if a dude does it, I'll write him off.
Yeah, absolutely.
In today's climate,
because they're doing it just
because like we know, and not only that, we have to think about like the reason why it's not even like a funny thing, because now if you think about the whole trans movement and stuff like there's before it was like a thing that people didn't really do. Like there's people out there who really do that.
Right. Like I mean, they've been doing it for years, but now they're
they like in like, you know what I'm saying, like with the trans and all the drag, you know what I mean. Like this is like a real like thing, and is out, and it's like it kind of you know what I mean. So it's like it's not even funny anymore. Like Shanae was funny. Like I'll admit, like Shanae was funny. Mrs. Doubtfire, like that was like that's a fucking classic, you know what I'm saying?
That's a classic, yeah.
And you know what I mean, like
denying that,
right? You know what I mean. So, but like I think like now with
so you ain't like Joanna Man?
No, I actually did not like Joanna Man, but
that was terrible.
But yeah, that was a terrible movie. But like I think like in today's climate, especially like with what we know, like the knowledge we know about like. To your point, the emasculation of black men and stuff like that. Like, all right, man, this is common knowledge. We've seen this. Like, let's move on from it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And it's not to like give like Martin and Eddie a pass for all that. Like, I still think it was probably not.
I do remember that.
The episode of no.
They got it pulled.
Yeah, the Boondocks episode of Tyler Perry did do Tyler Perry. No,
what was it, Mama? Was it Mama something? Dang, what was the Tyler? What's the name of the character? Oh God, Mama Dukes. That's what the name of the character was.
That was a good episode. Said, "Oh, you so Christian and light skinned." He's like, "Yes, and
I'll always be Christian and light skinned just for you.
Just for you."
I don't want to hear what you gotta say. You're a simple Christian lawnmower man. Like, yo, what? Yo, that was a wild episode, yo. And why was everybody? That was actually
bring McGruger back.
Yo, that was actually a slight on P. Diddy too, because all the niggas had baby oil on. Why he so slippery?
Right. Can you imagine the Boondock episodes on about P. Diddy, bro? Like,
oh man, yo, fam. It would have been crazy. You know what? I wasn't even mad when they were talking about rebooting the Boondocks, right? And having them and wait, and having them move in with their great auntie, and Wanda Sykes was gonna play the great auntie. I was not mad at that. I'm not mad at Wanda Sykes. I think Wanda Sykes is fun, right?
Not Wanda Sykes.
She has her moments.
But I think for voice acting, if somebody voted for her, I think she'd be all right.
No, I didn't want Wanda Sykes. I wanted, and I'm sorry, I always forget her name. Jennifer Lewis. I wanted Jennifer Lewis to be their aunt.
Oh, that would have been nasty.
Her voice, would have
been nasty.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh man.
And it's hard to replace Granddad. R.I.P.
Yeah, man.
But
Pops, bang.
It's hard, but I feel like Jennifer Lewis would have been great as a replacement. What about Miss Pat?
Miss Pat,
I'm not a fan of her.
She's not Miss Pat, man. Yeah,
she's not really funny.
I think. All right, this is what I think about Miss Pat, and we're gonna move on from this. But Miss Pat, she just cusses too much for me. You know what I'm saying? Like she's like, she's like one of those comedians that has to cuss. It's like, you don't have to cuss every set. You know what I'm saying? Like every joke, you don't have to say a slew of cuss words and wait for niggas to laugh. Like, I'm not. I think she got a show out too. I tried to watch it.
She had a show.
Yeah, I tried to watch it, man. I was just like, I can't watch this, man. I said, I maybe watched the episode and a half, man. I was like, yeah, I can't watch this, man. All right, we're gonna jump into some funny shit, man. For real. I want to know, bro, what's your favorite couple lies? Like when you with your lady, right? And it's a y'all get invited somewhere, right? What's your favorite lie to just get out of doing whatever? Because you look at her, she look at you, and you be like, yeah, you want to go? I really don't want to go either. What we gonna tell them though? We gotta tell them something. What's your favorite lie to get off?
I just say my girl don't want to go.
Oh, you just put it all on her?
It's the easiest way to get out of it.
Oh,
because it's understandable. You know what I'm saying? Like, your girl don't want to go, then
that is true. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like no one would argue with your girl. Like if you put it on you, like, come on, nigga, bro. Like what? But if you like, man, man, she not.
She want to spend some time.
Yeah, man, you know how women be, bro. Like they just be, you know what I mean? And then you just hit them with that.
You say nigga? What?
Whoa there, buddy.
I don't know what that is.
Back to work, boy. Okay, all
righty.
One of us is sick.
One of us is sick.
All right,
yeah, and it's easy to go with.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna throw a monkey wrench in there, right? So from the other couple, the girl asks your girl, and your girl says she don't want to go, and you say, "Well, I really don't want to go neither. I don't really like her man like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga weird." What's the excuse there? What excuse did you get off there? Because of that's if the dude asks you, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, yeah, we doing something at the crib, man. Come through, man. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. You be like, man, she ain't feeling good, man. She said she don't want to go. All right, bro, I got you, bro. Yeah,
that we already made plans. You know what I'm saying? It's real simple.
You already made plans. That's when you get off.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, my girl, man, she work at that hospital, bro. They got crazy hours, man. She gotta get up in the morning, bro. She gotta get up.
Gotta get up in the morning.
She gotta get up in the morning, man. And if she don't get her sleep, bro, you know how she be, bro.
All right, that's a good way. That's a good way to get out for you, right? It could, because the girl asked, right? The girl asked your girl. She be like, "Oh, well, we can change our plans to come hang out with y'all."
No. Cause see, if that's the plan, I would expect my girl to be like, "No, we got like plans. Like we plan to be fucking. Like we not like, yeah, we got plans." You know what I'm saying?
And that might not even be a lie.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like we have plans.
Right.
I ain't seen my girl in 3 days,
bro,
you know what I'm saying? Like niggas is working and busy and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
And honestly, bro,
it's a courtesy we doing this part right here. You know
bro, oh shit. It's a courtesy we doing.
That's crazy.
I like that. I like this. It's a courtesy we even having this conversation. Because, but that's funny.
Nah, but on the real, bro, like you know what I'm saying? We get up there now, bro. And I'll be real, bro. There be some times like, look, bro. Like, I'm like, look, shorty, like, if we don't go to the crib now, if you want this now, you know what I'm saying? We gotta leave now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because if we out here,
but right now,
because I'm gonna go to sleep on your ass.
Right. If you try to hang till 2 a.m., nah, we don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can hang till 2 a.m., but when I get home, going straight to sleep. Yeah, but if you want this, you know what I mean? You want this work, you know what I'm saying? Then we need to go now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, let's go now. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I be on now, bro. I be like,
that's funny, bro.
I'm like, shorty, bro. Like,
yeah, I'm tired.
I'm getting tired. Like, look, you want this work? We need to go now. You want this work? Because if we're out here, I'm getting home going straight to sleep. Yeah, what it is, bro.
Because we got to work tomorrow.
Because we gotta work tomorrow.
Yo,
and I ain't no spring
that
chicken,
was
you know what
that
I'm
was mine, Joe. Like, yo,
Gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah, work tomorrow.
saying? Work tomorrow, yeah. Work
Like, yo, I got a
tomorrow.
gig. She gotta work, man. Like, man. Like, I gotta get up early, man. Like, yeah, bro. I would come hang, bro, but you know, the money calling.
Money
You know
call,
what I'm saying?
man. And shit, bro. Since I got on call on my job, bro, I can use that shit whenever. Like,
That's clutch, man.
on call.
I need an on-call job.
On call, man.
HR would never have me on call.
Man, they on call HR is crazy, bro.
On call
You need to fire this nigga immediately.
It's nuts, yo. It's nuts. Yo. Nah, but you know what? They
You out here asleep.
But they might.
John did what? On his day off.
Let me get out of bed and see what I can do.
Let me get out of my bed.
But you know what? Now that
I can fire this nigga.
wait. Now that I think about it, you know what? There are probably on-call HR positions at companies that are open 24 hours.
Can you imagine sending a nigga a termination email on a Sunday?
Hey, bro, you laugh.
This nigga had church like.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Wait. You're laughing, and I've done that. You're laughing, and I have done that exact same thing.
Crazy, bro.
I've gotten a call on a Sunday and said, "Yo, I need you to go ahead and type up the termination email."
This nigga in church talking about some Jesus Christ.
Amen, brother. Amen. Amen.
I need for the church to give me a prayer. We go play for
the
friend who got fired on his day off.
about to get evicted, bro. Sending a termination email on a Sunday.
Close the doors.
Is nuts,
Close the doors.
Oh my god.
We're gonna take up this collection.
Man, that's cold blooded, man.
Hey, but you know what's even wilder though? Like, I've heard of scenarios to where they waited until Monday morning.
Yeah, they would do that. Yeah, they would do that. Yeah, they would.
So yeah,
and that's you typically what they do. They wait till Monday, and then
they want you to enjoy your weekend.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and then hit you with the
fuck that.
blood.
Fuck that, bro. I tell you, I've worked at some organizations and some departments where they will fire you on the weekend. Like North Carolina, the state of North Carolina. I'm gonna say it. I don't work for them no more. The state of North Carolina will fire you on the weekend. They don't care. They don't care. You get look. They gave me everybody HR. When I started, it was 8 of us. Then COVID hit, and it was only a few of us. But they gave you you had your work phone, right? And when they sent us home, you had the desk phone. And when they sent us home with cell phone. So you had your cell phone at this point, right? You had your cell phone, and all your emails and stuff is on your cell phone, man. They call you on your personal phone and say, yeah, you send out the email, and then you call him to make sure he don't show up to the facility. Because I did HR for all the prisons, right? So I had to call a person to make sure they ain't show up to the facility. I said, this is some mess, and I said, they could only show up to the facility. Certain facilities, they have to return their uniform and stuff. Other facilities let them keep it. It just depends on the facility or whatever. But yeah, you gotta come up there on Monday knowing you don't got no job just to turn your stuff in. Hey, yo, fam, somebody better come pick this up.
Yeah, I ain't turning this shit.
Somebody better. Well, they gonna take it out. They gonna take it out your check. They gonna take it out your last check.
I get it when I get my last check, unless I'm on. Yeah, I'm direct deposit. I don't know how I feel about this shit. It depends on how much they.
Oh, they gonna take it out your last payroll. Gonna take it out your last check.
It depends on how much it is.
Yeah, they gonna take it out your last check.
Yeah, I'll get it when I'll get it though.
Yeah. Oh, if you turn it in afterwards, they ain't giving you your money back. Good luck fighting the state.
I get my money back.
Good luck. You gonna get it back in blood. You gonna get it back in blood. All right, man. No, I thought that was a cool little topic, man. Like I ran across it on the Instagrams, and you know what I'm saying. I was like, that's a cool little topic, man. Let me see what these niggas gonna say about this shit, man. All right. So we talk about this a lot, actually, man. When I don't know how I'm gonna put this, man. Okay, I know how I can put this, man. And Prime can ride with me, and I'm pretty sure D, you can ride with me too. It's a lot of the times where you have developed friendships or even kinships with friends that you might have grew up with or whatever, man. Like, yeah, if shit hit the fan, yeah, we gonna make sure we do something for you. Go see you, you know what I'm saying? Go check on you, make sure you're good, right? But we don't hang out every day, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to get to the point where you got to love people from a distance. And we talk about that a lot on this podcast, man. Or at least I do. And, I one of the situations that come up with the individual that, I think all three of us can have some love for this individual, but it's from a distance, right? It's definitely from a distance because, bro, I can't hang out with you every day. I can't, kick it with you every day. Your lifestyle and your life choices are not conducive to what I got going on right now, right? So, the phone call was, oh, hey, bro, it's crazy how you fell out my life. I fell out your life. No, nigga, you fell out my life. Like, what are you talking about? Like, everybody else was progressing and we're moving in this direction and you're staying stagnant. So you got left behind. You fell out the race. You know what I'm saying? And it just kind of, it made me think for a second, man. It kind of made me think. I sat back and thought for a second. I was like, yo, this would be a great topic to bring to the podcast because I'm pretty sure it's other people that y'all been befriended or whatever and that have fell out your life. They might call you right now. You might look at your phone like, what this nigga on? You know what I'm saying? Pick up, yo, oh shit, yeah, I ain't doing nothing, bro. I'm cooling. Hang out. Man, I don't know about hanging out, but you know what I'm saying, like, bro, hit me later, man. Maybe I'll link up. If something bad happened to him, though, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, such and such in the hospital or such and such, you know what I'm saying, not doing too good. We going over to check on him. You know what I'm saying? You be all right, yeah, I'm gonna go over there and, you know what I'm saying, pay respects and, you know what I'm saying, go check, boom, boom. But if it ain't dire, fam, I'm not going. I'm not going. Only because it's like, fam, what you got going on over there, I can't be mixed up in that. Because I could be the nigga that's in the wrong place at the wrong time. And I don't want to end up like that. You know what I'm saying? So have y'all ever had situations to where, people fell out your life? I mean, I know you have, but are you willing to share?
Of course, for different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
One reason is, like you said, some people doing stuff that you can't get down with that. You know what I'm saying? Right. They run the streets. You try to stay right.
Yep.
You can't kick it with them like that no more. It's still, I don't feel like in those situations they necessarily fall out of my life if there's never been anything personal between us that caused a shift in the relationship. It might be reprioritized, but you still have,
that's a diplomatic way to put it.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You still got love for them and everything, but you can't mess with them like that. You know what I'm saying? But if they need me, I got them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my man,
right?
Or that's my peoples. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in that retrospect, I understand that. And then in another dynamic, like you said, personal growth. You might outgrow people. You know what I'm saying? And still, in that instance, for me, if there's never been any conflict between us, that doesn't change how I feel about you. It just might change how often we socialize or associate, together. Yeah, reprioritize because I got stuff I got to do. You know what I'm saying? You still my peoples. You still inside the circle, but because you're doing A, B, and C, I got this to do. Yeah. And you don't align with that right now. Right. You know what I'm saying? But you're still inside of my circle. So personally, I don't feel like people fall out of my life. They just get reprioritized. I like the way if it's a conflict, if it's like, you know, you did me dirty, then that's something different. You know what I'm saying? Because then at that point, I don't really fuck with you.
I put people out of my life. I had to tell a friend that our friendship was cool in high school, but as an adult, I can't deal with you.
That's how it be. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
You outgrow yourself. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, because in life you're supposed to continue to grow. Right. You know, so if you're not growing, then you're not fulfilling your purpose. Right. And if they're not growing, you know, even if they're growing in a different direction, they still should be growing. But if they're not growing at all, that's where that resentment comes from. Right. You know what I'm saying? And where they trying to make it seem like you're pulling away from me because you're not moving. And the movement is what's messing them up because I'm standing still, I'm stagnant, and you're moving. I don't like the fact that you're moving. Because we're supposed, crabs in the barrel. We're supposed to be in this shit together. You're not supposed to. What you doing up there? We down here, and we down here because we move. We're not moving, or we also, you know, huddled up. We can't move. You know what I'm saying? It's what you doing all the way up there?
Factual.
Yeah, I mean,
since you like to point and shit.
Nah. BBI for Life says, I just did that with a person I considered a sister. She said, Happy New Year, and I said, hey, wish you well, but I'll see you next lifetime.
Yeah. I guess I'll see you next lifetime.
Yeah.
Wait on me, please.
I wouldn't even responded if I felt like
that shit is that's cutthroat.
It would have
that's cutthroat.
Yeah, leaving it on red would have been better.
Yeah, that's fighting words, yo. I wish you well. I'll see you next lifetime. Oh God, but I see you next. God dang. I really wish you well, but you could go to hell.
That's what it sounded like. She needed
to know.
Oh no, that's personal. Okay.
Yeah, that's personal. That's a personal stuff going on.
Yeah, see, that doesn't sound like y'all really wish you well. That sounds like some shit. That sounded like
more.
Nah,
Jerry. Oh, that's funny.
That ain't falling out. You cut that. That's a cutoff. That's a cutoff right there. Because there's someone falling out and then cut it off. Yeah. But nah, man. You know, people falling out your life, man, is understandable, man. You know,
it's a necessity.
It's a necessity. You know, honestly, man, if I'm being honest, man, I feel like I saw that happen to me in my younger years. You know what I'm saying? Where I was stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't growing, and I was like, you know,
were you around a bunch of other people that were stuck too, or
kinda? You know what I'm saying? And you know, the people, you know what I'm saying, who I wanted to fuck with, they was moving on and doing stuff, and they kind of like left me behind. And you know, that's when I like realized, and I you've heard me say this quote, and I'll say it again: if you not moving forward, you're moving backwards, because life will continue to move forward without you. So if you try to stay
like a treadmill,
right?
You're stationary, but
it's like if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. Yeah. You know, I will live by this. I will die by this. And that, you know, being one of the people who fell out of others' lives, like that's what that taught me. You know what I'm saying? Is, you know, because I was, you know, young, immature. I'm talking about teenage years. You know what I'm saying? I fell victim to that whole, man, I ain't never gonna change. But you have to change. It's part of life.
Right.
It's part of evolution. You know what I'm saying? You cannot grow without change. You know what I'm saying? Growth doesn't happen without change. You know what I'm saying? And that's not saying change, you know, who you are as a person, your identity, your values, but you have to adapt. You have to grow with your thinking. And, you know, I was stuck in the same place. And, you know, thankfully I was lucky enough to realize that, you know, and I've made changes and I move forward. And now it's the opposite. You know, now I see myself moving forward and I'm living other people, you know what I'm saying, behind. But it can, you know, if you fuck around and you not, you know, doing what you should, and you know, you like some people who are, you know, my nigga Nas say they're in their second childhood, you know what I mean? And you over here trying to be on your grown man shit. Right. I can't fuck with you because you in your second childhood. You know what I'm saying? We had our childhood already. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Like, I love you, bro. But like, I'm not on that shit no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't do the type of shit you going on. You know, sometimes, man, sometimes I reach out to dudes and then they be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, this going on. Or yeah, Base Black going on. Or, you know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, like you still dealing with these same problems? You know what I'm saying? Like when you hear people like, oh yeah, I got this problem. It's like you can't even, like, I don't even want to talk about my situation because now I just feel like that's gonna breed envy and hate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta, you know, blow my shit off. Like, yeah, no, I ain't got shit going on. Well, really, I got a lot of good shit going on. But after hearing your shit, like, I'm not about to. You know what I'm saying?
And it's funny how you know, when you do reach out, they always find some way just to protrude negativity. You know what I'm saying? Not to say but they're talking about their life, but it's like, damn, it's so negative, man. Like, you ain't got nothing positive going on, ain't nothing good. Like, how the kids? Man, shit, I lost the kids last week, man. You know what I'm saying? Mama took them. You know, I ain't seen them. Damn, all right, well, shit. You know what I'm saying? How the folks? Man, shit, folks ain't talking to me, man, blah, blah, blah. God damn, dog. Like, what is good happening in your life, bro?
Right, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got fired again, or, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I got another drug charge. Like, bro, like,
yo, fam, what do you, like, yo, sometimes it really be like, bro, what are you doing? Because, like, you look at it and y'all kind of, sometimes, excuse me, sometimes y'all kind of came from the same community.
Yeah.
And not to say y'all gonna be exactly alike, but like, bro, you got the same lessons from this community that I got. What happened?
Yeah, you know, sometimes, you know, and listen, man, you know, obviously, you know, people have, you know, their different journeys in life, and you know, you can have, you can be sympathetic to their situation, but that doesn't mean like I got to be part of it. Like I got to stick by. Like I can feel like, okay, you know, he didn't have the same, you know, encouraging parents that I had, or what they have you, but like that doesn't mean that I gotta sit here and try to guide you. Like we're all grown. We all started on different steps of the staircase, for lack of a better analogy. But you know what I mean? We all have different places in life that we had to start. And it's like, look, we all got to figure it out, bro. And it's like, bro, you got to figure that shit out, man. And if I'm like, you know, I can only, you know what I mean? Like, kind of like, I can only open the door. You the one who got to walk through it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, some people just fall out your life and it is what it is, man. It's part of the journey. It's part of the journey.
I just want to get you guys' take on that. I thought that was an interesting topic. All right. So, so when people get into relationships, or you know what, I say it like this: when people get into situationships, relationships, they always feel like they have to have somebody. Do you feel like they're actually looking for love, or do you feel like they're looking for validation? So, I'll give you an example. I have a friend, and she is constantly like chasing after being in a relationship, right? She doesn't know how to maneuver unless she's in a relationship. I've known her since college, so we're talking upwards of almost 20 years now. Yeah, it's closer to 20 years than not. And I might have known her to be single maybe 4 of those years. Right? So
was she in a rotation or was she locked?
Yeah, no, she was in a rotation. I think her longest relationship
that matters.
Yeah, I think her longest relationship was like 3 years. So she's part of like this friend circle that I got from college, right? So we just happened to be in this group chat, and everybody's talking, and she was going through some things, and so she wanted me to bring a topic to the podcast, but she wanted me to bring it to the fact of she said she didn't know if she was looking for love or she was looking for validation. First of all, I told her, I said, look, I am not your therapist, and this podcast is not the place to bring it up. But however, we're going to talk about it. Because I thought it was an interesting topic. However, we're going to talk about it. So, do you guys feel, in that situation, do you feel like it's love, or do you feel like she's searching for validation?
Could be both.
Yeah, I was gonna say it really depends on the individual. Like, this isn't like cut and dry one way or another. So I can't say whether it's love or validation that they're looking for. But some people just don't want to be by themselves.
Right.
But
don't you feel like that's a validating
nobody wants to be lonely. I don't think that has to do with being validated in that sense.
Okay.
Just companionship. Somebody, that's why people get pets and stuff, so they can just have somebody or something to roll with them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got a comment that says definitely validation, but there is some other things she is dealing with.
And I like how you said, D. I like how you said get a pet or something, because she had a rabbit. She had a rabbit for a little bit. I think that equated for the 3 years she was single.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That companionship.
Yeah.
Companionship.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I don't.
It's a very thin line between all three of these sections that we're talking about.
Yeah. I don't.
And that's why I say it really depends on the person. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting love or wanting validation. I think we all need a little love, a little validation. I think it can be a combination of both. I think it can be maybe needing love, but not from another person, but just not loving yourself. That's what leads to like needing validation, right? When you don't love yourself, you need someone else to tell you that you're, you know what I mean, that you're amazing. I love you, because you need convincing. But love starts with yourself first. Yes. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, I would agree. So, I think there is connected, that perhaps again, I do think situations are different, but maybe in this case, that this person doesn't really love themselves. And so they need, because they don't love themselves, they need the validation. You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily like love, or it could be love that they're seeking, but it also cannot be love that they're seeking. But I think the main issue is they don't love themselves, which leads them to seeking for validation from other people.
I think we'll get to your comment in a second, Ms. Walker. I think that it's a mixture of both, right? Just because I have a little bit more insight, so I think it's a mixture of both. With love comes validation, and sometimes with validation comes love, right? So, in her situation, I think that she's going through a lot, man. So I think that it's the fact of not dealing with a lot of things that not dealing with a lot of the things by herself.
Yeah.
And then also being validated that she is good enough to be loved by somebody. You know what I'm saying? I think those are the two things that come hand in hand with the situation. But
all right, we got a comment here that says she could have dealt with abandonment at some point in her childhood that she feels she has to have someone to love, not even to be loved by someone.
Yep.
Yeah. If you don't love yourself, nobody else can.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's why I say it varies from person to person because we've all had our, traumas. And based off those traumas, that's how we react and maneuver in life. So it's going to vary from person to person. And like they said, sometimes, you got a lot going on. You just want somebody to go through it with you. You know what I'm saying? Just to show that love and support that. So you ain't by yourself. Nobody really wants to be by themselves.
And some people don't have an identity outside of their relationship.
That's true.
And that could be another thing where it's like,
and that's usually because they have so much other stuff going on.
Right. So it's like when you're now you're single, you're so used to being the relationship person and your whole life revolves around my man, and Jim did this today, and I wonder what Jim is doing, and you know what I mean? It's like now that you're out of a relationship, you're just like, what do I do?
You have all this free time.
You got all this free time. Yeah.
Did anything for yourself.
You know what I mean? And I guess that goes back to loving yourself. You love yourself, you know how to nourish yourself.
It's the Coming to America effect. So I don't know if y'all remember the movie Coming to America.
Of course.
I might be aging y'all a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all remember it, but it was a young lady that he was intended to marry, and he asked her. He was like, "Yo, what kind of food you like? Whatever food you like. What kind of music do you like? Whatever music you like. You have to do what I say. Yes." Had her hopping on one foot, barking like a dog.
That's a validation.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. That scene might have been comedic, yes, but that scene was powerful because a lot of women pour so much into their partner that they lose track of who they are themselves, and it's sad. And I see a lot of women now do it. They talk this independent, blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop, but it's as soon as they get into a relationship, no identity without homeboy over here. You know what I'm saying? So.
Was it that Christmas movie when it was like, her major is whatever her man's major is? Oh.
And the funny thing
is that movie.
It actually goes both ways.
Yeah.
It actually goes both ways. I've known dudes that, they can't function without, being in a relationship or having somebody or whatever. And then when they have somebody, it's like, my girl, my girl. And it's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
No. So I didn't notice things like that from men until like I started hanging around like my Mason homeboys that were married, right? Mm-hmm. So when I started hanging around some of them, not all of them. It's very few.
You get married,
but it's a select few that they cannot function without their wife, and it's like
they don't know how to dress.
Fam, like you know what I'm saying? I'm flabbergasted at this point. I'm like, yo, bro, you don't know how to move, bro. Like, cause I didn't know them. Well, some of them I didn't know them before they got married. Some of them I did. And it was like, oh, I see the shift. I see the change. And it's like, yo, you are. And sometimes it makes sense because they were always around the bros. Like every time an event happened, they were always there. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't have an identity outside of the frat. And then when they got married, now they don't have an identity outside of their marriage. You get what I'm saying? So they just traded one
identity for another.
Yeah, they just traded one identity for another. They still have both, but they literally traded one identity for another. Now, if their wife isn't around and they're with the frat, it's like, oh, yeah, the boy is back. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as wifey come around, it's the whole dynamic shifts. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dang. Like, you know, I personally never want to be like that. I'm myself wherever I go, every time I go somewhere. But however, you know, I'm not gonna do anything disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? When I get married, I'm not gonna do anything disrespectful. But yeah, I am me regardless of, and I probably need to find a wife that's accepting of. Oh yeah, that's just how he gonna be. That's just him.
You know what, bro? And I know we've been on this topic for a minute.
Oh yeah, we have.
But that's the one thing that kind of like scares me about marriage. And I do want to get married, but like that whole schemes in the building. But like, you know, like this idea that like, cause I see this a lot, man. Where these guys, bro, they get in these marriages, bro. They are a shell of who they once were, bro. Like I want to be able to be married and be me and not be you know,
shell of yourself.
Yeah. No, man, I can't eat those, man. Susie can kill me, man. You know, yeah, I can't, man. You know.
First of all, Susie is crazy. Crazy.
Bunny hopping. For real.
Hey, we got to be focused, money, man. Oh man, that's funny though. That's
but
funny.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Like, nah, man, I can't, man. Susie, man, she wouldn't like me staying out past 9. But when I see stuff like that, bro, I'd be like, bro.
I think that's a little different because those are like, if you can't eat certain things, you got that level where you know you're supposed to eat this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So like those are more or less boundaries, and also, you know, giving a reason why, you know what I'm saying, I can't do that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? My girl would kill me if I did that. Because she the one that's taking care of my heart surgery. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like if I get sick, she the one taking care of me. So she has a right to fuss at me for those, you know, those boundaries. You know what I'm saying? But
my thing
but I understand what you're saying as far as like
if
you are completely like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type thing when your lady is around. Like if you're gonna be like, all right, man, I'm gonna be on my health shit, it's because like you on your health shit, like not just like because my wife said no, like, you know what I'm saying, like it didn't, like I understand, like okay, right there, maybe he put it on his wife because he didn't feel like getting his balls busted.
Well, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Because hey, bro, I ain't drinking tonight. Man, what the fuck wrong with you, bro? Like, what you mean you ain't drinking? But if I say, you know what I'm saying, come on, you know, my lady don't want me to come home smelling like alcohol.
That sounds worse to me, bro.
I can respect that. I can respect that. I'm the type of person that respects it. Yo, fam, you're not drinking tonight? All right, cool. Hey, bro, look, it's ginger ales in the joint. You know what I'm saying? It's juice in the joint. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm just saying, you know, that might be
right.
You know,
I'm just saying, just say you not drinking, and that's not what you do. You know what I'm saying? Versus like, I'm like, here's the point I'm trying to make, right? I just use that as an example. But the point is, if it wasn't for her, you'd be doing it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let it be like, you know what? My wife doesn't want me doing this, but I agree with her. Not like I'm doing this reluctantly. You know what I'm saying? Like I get how you say it. Now it makes it seem like you just like whoosh, like I'm scared. I'm scared of her. Like oh. Like, you know what I mean?
Hey,
like,
some men are scared of their woman.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, you like oh man, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's like again, like we taking shots, and you sitting there like, oh man, and then you look back, you see your wife, you know, nah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, dog, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you was ready.
Like, I know if she wasn't standing right there, you would have took that goddamn shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the shit where I just like, bro, like I fucking hate it, bro. Like, bro, I would not have a marriage like that. You know what I'm saying? Again, I understand there's boundaries, there's compromises, but like, I'm not gonna be sitting here like a damn whipped dog. Like, please, honey, can I take a shot with the guys? Please. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can I come outside? Like, you know what I'm saying? Can I go outside and hang with the fellas?
So that brings up
wifey. Like,
that
bro,
brings up
like,
an excellent point.
man,
That brings up an excellent point, bro.
I hate that shit, bro. And women be looking like, oh, their marriage is so great. I'm like, bro, that nigga is miserable, bro. That nigga is miserable.
That nigga is miserable. All right, so look.
Out there holding your purse outside the store.
No, wait.
Miserable, bro.
Wait. So, me and my little brother had a conversation, man. So we was moving these new couches in, right? And we had a conversation, and he was like, "Yo," I want to ask you, man, why you ain't been married yet?" And I was like, "Hey, bro, it's just never worked out for me." He was like, "Nah," we gotta talk about this. So we actually, once we moved the couches in, we sat down and had a conversation. And he was like, "Yo, like, I know," because when he was going through, getting married and going through the proper process, the proper Islamic process, I was too. Well, I started before him, but I couldn't do that compromise. I couldn't compromise being myself for just to have a Muslim woman. I couldn't do it. I tried. I couldn't do it, right? So, I pretty much broke it down to him like that. I said, bro, I could have been married. I said, the reason I didn't get married is because I was not going to be the authentic Bop, and I couldn't do that, bro. I couldn't do it. And my thing was this, and he was like, yo, so you care so much about yourself that you don't want to compromise this. I said, yes. I said, because I'd be miserable. I wouldn't hang out with the friends that I hang out with, that I've been hanging out with since kindergarten. You know what I'm saying? I would have to change my entire lifestyle up and be somebody that I'm not. I can't do that.
Yeah, bro, and that's the key point, man. The point I'm trying to make is like, can you be your authentic self? You know what I'm saying? She can see you hanging with the bros, you know what I'm saying, and being in your natural environment, and still we taking shots together. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. That's the fucking shit I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the shit that says yes. That's wifey. I'm like, hey, baby, come take this goddamn shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of shit I want. Not like what's that whole Kevin Hart thing when she calls and be like, hey, shut up. No fun. She can't hear us having fun.
She can't hear us having fun. Nah.
Shut the fuck. Like, I don't want that, because I feel like, you know what I'm saying? As you know, Kevin Hart was making jokes, but there's truth in every joke. And he ended up leaving his wife.
Yeah.
And he ended up married to that other lady. And so it's like, I see stuff like that. And it's like, I don't want to be in a situation where it's like, oh, like, God, shut up. Like, I don't want to be in that joint. I want to be like, hey, babe, I'm out with the guys. She's secure. She knows I love her. You know what I'm saying? And she lets me be me, lets me have my individuality. I let her have her individuality. And we still are able to come together, have a good time. And like, that's the stuff, bro. Went on a tangent there, but
that's a good way to close it, though.
Yeah.
That's a good way to close it. All right. Where should a man's purpose come from? I'm asking the room.
It's a good question.
We should go to the elder in the room.
Shit, I don't my purpose, so I don't even know I'm the best person to answer this shit.
You're the reigning elder in the room, man.
I mean, I can go first.
No, let me go first, and
I mean, I don't have a real answer to this, but you know, when we talk about purpose, you know, what's another name for your security? Yes. When you're talking about your purpose, I think the other word I look for is mission. What is your mission in life, right? We talk about men being leaders, right? And you know, you want to lead your family, lead your woman, or you know, whoever. Where are you leading them to, right? You have to answer these questions, and there's, you know, I don't think there's necessarily any right or wrong answer. But it's like, what are you doing, right? And I think, you know, as far as that, it's like, who does it benefit? Why is it meaningful to you? Why do you want to pursue this mission? And honestly, again, I don't think there's any right or wrong answer, but you have to have a mission where, like, you know what I'm saying, if you're going to be a leader, where are you leading your people to? You know what I'm saying? And is it beneficial? I mean, I think that's one thing you have to ask yourself: is this beneficial to me and the people around me? And I feel like that's what you have to figure out. And I think the tough thing, I think the hardest thing for men, and I think that men have to figure out is how can you be useful? Ask yourself that. How can I be useful? Right? Men, when they start, we talk about self-deletion rates. Men really start thinking about opting out when they feel like they're not useful. Men want to feel useful to themselves, to the people around them. So if you can figure out a way, and again, there's no right or wrong answer, unless it's destructive, then that's probably the wrong answer. But you know what I mean?
Like, fuck that. Be Trump.
Be Trump.
Big DT.
But I mean, playing devil's advocate.
Pause.
Playing devil's advocate.
Wait, what is the pause? Never mind. I don't even want to know. I don't even.
Because you said the D.
Big DT.
Yeah.
My God.
But like playing.
I told you everything can be paused. My bad. Go ahead.
But like playing devil's advocate, right? With Trump, right? He's destructive, but his mission is beneficial to the people around him. May not be to the country. You know what I'm saying? May not be to minorities, immigrants. You get what I'm saying? But like he legit has a purpose, and it may be beneficial to the people around him. And I think, you know what I'm saying, like we can critique his, us on the outside can critique his purpose. Man does have a mission, and he does have a purpose. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what you got to figure that out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And there's no wrong answer. You know what I'm saying? It could be a job.
Trump is the wrong answer. Let's not do that.
That's opinionated.
That's opinion. That's opinionated. Your purpose
because somebody that lived 4 doors down from you could think otherwise. So that's opinionated.
My purpose is. I mean,
your point.
My point is. Your
purpose is to make this point.
Yeah, my purpose is to make this point. Yeah, that's my new purpose in life. Now my point is not like yes, we on the outside can say that it's wrong, but it doesn't matter, right? He found his purpose, and that's what he's rocking with. So it could be a career, it could be God, you know what I'm saying? It could be giving back to the community, as long as it has value, and I think and it benefits the people around you. I think that's what you have to consider.
Okay, I think my perspective is a little bit more concise.
Okay.
I think a man's purpose is to put no more evil into the world than that's already here, and leave things better than you found it. Let me explain.
Okay.
Put no more evil into the world. So look, just be good to people, man. Just be good to people. Be a good person, right? And leave the world better than you found it. Teach instill those same values into your offspring. Leave the world better than you found it. I think that's a man's purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly, I look at, all these Instagram reels and these other podcasts. Oh, a man's purpose is to do this and do that. But honestly, if you put no more evil into the world and leave the world better than what you found it by your offspring, putting no more evil into the world, hey, you can't lose. You can't lose. You can't lose that way. If everybody had that mindset, we would be living in a different world right now. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Things would be different. Things would be obviously different. But you can do what you can, right? You do what you can. I always said one person can't change the world. It's always going to take a community. It's always going to take a community of people. One person can't do anything, but it's always going to take a community. Why? Because one person will start it. One person will start it. So you could be that one person. You could be that one person to where, a granddad instilled in me this, so I'm instilling my child this. Well, great granddad instilled in my granddad, which instilled in, me to this, and I'm going to pass it on. You could be that spark that starts that. So, But then we can get into loss of identity and generational outbreaking, and we can talk to a whole nother level. But go ahead, D.
When you mentioned purpose, I'm gonna piggyback off of what you were saying because I look at it in a more spiritual way. When you're doing what you're supposed to do, acting right, living right, helping your people in the community or whatever, that will help you find out what your real purpose is, because you'll build connections with other good people that are doing positive things, and it'll force you to head in this direction. Like you said, try to do more positive than negative. That stuff matters. And then, like I said, once you start living in a certain light outside of the norm, you'll start to figure out where your path is. And, God willing, you'll be able to, live out that path. Like I said, when we first started talking about the topic, I didn't have a purpose before my son got here. And when he got here, it helped me define what my purpose was. And through that, and it changed my life, forced me to think about things in a different light, started doing more for myself, started doing more for my community. As I started doing more for my community, I started to realize, hey, I can help in this way to help, do my part to help the community and give back to our people, because we need help. And it takes us to help. Like you mentioned, one person can't do everything, but it takes one person to start a movement. So, I just try to encourage people to be that light, to start the movement. Don't like it. But yeah, like I said, I look at it more of on the spiritual side. As you live your life the right way, it'll start to define what your purpose is. A lot of people want to mix up purpose with financials, and it's not necessarily financial. Purpose is to provide and stuff. Yeah, I understand that, but that's not our sole purpose. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, being a high school basketball coach, giving back to the community, that can be our purpose too. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like purpose more is about people. When you get into purpose, you're taking care of people, like you said. You mentioned family and that structure, or whatever. But I think it goes outside of that boundary as well when you start helping out your community and your people.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I feel like there's really no wrong answer. I think the key, thing with like all of our answers, because I also talked about like there's a benefit to people around you. Like that could be community service.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
could, what I'm saying. That could be like you talk about like leaving the world in a better place or whatever. Like like I think like to me it's like whatever that means. What I'm saying, as far as like, are you helping the people around you? Because I think ideally, like especially you talking about like being a man, right? Masculinity is
supposed to take care of your people.
It's giving energy. Masculinity is giving energy, right? Think about it. Even when we have sex, we are the givers, right? Even from a biological standpoint, masculinity is a giving energy, right? So,
excellent way to put it.
So like you have to give. So it's like that goes back to like being useful. You want to feel useful, right? So it's like, how can you be useful to the people around you? How can you help them? You know what I'm saying? And so I think like that's where you kind of like that's where you start at. Like, boom, like how can I useful? How can I help myself? That's why it's like, and that's why it's kind of tough. Like we got to be tough on boys a little bit because there is a lot of pressure that comes with being a man, because it's not just taking care of yourself.
Take care of others.
You got to take care of others.
Yeah.
And I heard this statement and I kind of agree with it. So overall, a man just wants to feel needed, valued, and wanted. Everything else can fall into place. Yeah. I will 100% agree that like a man wants to feel needed, right? Not just,
everybody wants to be needed.
Yeah, like because they have this thing like
those are basic human needs.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like that's just men, but
but like I heard people say like like I want a girl who wants me, not needs me. No, I want to be needed. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to need me for what I can.
Because a want is frivolous.
Right. Like don't just want me. I want you to need me. Like need me.
Yeah, you need water.
Right.
You want that Birkin bag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You need food.
Right.
You want them Jimmy shoes.
I want you to need me emotionally. I want you to like, hey baby, like I need you to help me with this. Like I love hearing that. Like I love hearing that. Like, okay, she needs me, right? And then there comes the sense of duty, right? It's like, okay, she needs me to do this. That's when you call your bros and be like, yeah, hey bro, like nah, my girl needs me right now. That's different. Right, you know what I'm saying?
I need you to clean out them gutters because the rainwater. Hey, bro. Yeah, I ain't coming over today, man. I got gutter duty, man. I got a honey-do list, bro. I'm cool.
Now that kind of shit, I respect. That kind of shit of
I got a honey-do list, bro.
I got things to take care of. Like that type of shit, I respect. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, nah, like I'm saying no to the bros because I have
responsibility.
I have a responsibility and duty. You know what I'm saying? To my woman. That's different from like, I'm just scared of no. When you doing it out of like, nah, I gotta go take care of this shit. Like I'm like you're an employee. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I have a job to do. That's how you shit up. That shit I fucking respect, bro. That shit I fucking respect.
Y'all waiting for me to switch.
Oh shit! Damn, you been the wrong thing on your phone. I just need
another thing. What is it?
I just need somebody to love.
Like Justin Bieber.
Love me,
love me, love me. That's my shit.
Yeah, that's my shit too.
Hey, that's my shit.
Oh,
hey,
baby, love me.
Hey, if Drake, if okay, so for those of y'all who don't know, right? JSMN is the artist that sings that song, but however, they have been doing the Drake yapping challenge on TikTok. And fed, if Drake does not take that sample and 40 make a beat off of that, and he put it on his next album, I'm gonna be upset. If he don't put it on Bobby Drake, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be 38 high.
I thought that was from a real Drake song. I know.
No,
that's crazy.
No, so it's an artist, JSMN.
I never knew.
And the song is pretty cool. The video looks demonic as hell, right? But like the song is pretty cool, right? So
I'm out to beat that.
Yeah. Just listen to the song in its entirety. It's actually a really, really good song. I watched. He has a YouTube breakdown of the song, like the little parts in the song that you won't hear, like as a consumer. I really love that part. All right, we got a couple videos, and then we up out of here. So let me bring up the first video. Red flags. Here we go.
Such a nice day. We just went on a date. Spent some money on
$500 on a steak.
He asked me what I like to eat, and I told him steak. So he did his thing. Thank you.
Time for you to do your thing now. Bro.
To do my thing. You are crazy.
Yeah, you know that.
Oh my gosh. But no, I enjoyed it.
For sure.
But yeah, I do have to do something in like an hour. So do you mind? No, because I know I was supposed to come over, but do you
Yeah,
mind?
you just told me when I bought you that $500 steak. It was just $500 for your steak.
Okay, I know how much it was. You didn't have to. Okay, but I'm just saying, I didn't know that I had to do this, so I kind of got to take care of something. But I can come, another day.
Another day?
Yeah.
I'm finna drop you. You gotta get out the car right here.
What you mean get out the car? Wait.
What you mean,
serious?
wait?
You're for real?
Yeah.
For what?
Nah, you know what? I ain't even gonna do that. I got you. I'm gonna keep driving.
I'm actually glad I'm recording right now, because what?
I know. I thought we was going to my crib.
It's not that big of a deal, though. I'm saying I had something
I
I
just
need to
paid
handle.
$500 on it.
Okay, it's $500. I can get. Okay, I understand that, and I told you thank you.
House. We was all right.
Okay.
All right.
I can come back over.
Bitch, get your own money. She just looking for a way out. Ain't nobody owe you nothing.
Bro, bitch, get your own money. That's how you feel?
Yeah, long
You gotta play a song. You're in your feelings that bad that you gotta play a song. Okay, is it? Yeah, he really? No, I'm not. No, stop playing it back up. That's ridiculous. You just want to get out of something? Because, you don't have to. If you just want to have a conversation about it and be grown, we could do that. But don't do that. Don't be trying to throw shade through music. You just say what you have to say. Like, seriously. Okay, yeah, let me out. I'm good. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a enjoy.
All right. So we got to talk about this. We got to talk about this. Hey, D, since you put the video in there, you gonna start.
Fellas, stop going on dates when you just want a prostitute. That's all I gotta say about that, bro. Like, this idea of spending $200, $300, $400, $500 on a date with somebody you don't know, and then get mad if you don't smash. Stop playing the game. Get an escort. Like, stop playing with people. That's all I gotta say. The rest of it was funny as fuck. But that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with D. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? The video was funny. But like in reality, like if you in that situation, like you played yourself. Like why Congratulations, you played yourself. Because why are you spending, again, to D's point, why are you spending $500 on a girl on a first date? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like, bro.
And that was just for the steak, not the sides.
Yeah, bro.
Because she had to have sides. She ain't just eat meat because she won't eat your meat. So, like, she ain't just eat meat. So,
like, yeah, like, what are you doing? Matter of fact, like a prostitute would have been cheaper. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And it's a guarantee, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a guarantee. Yeah. Like, if you're going to invest that type of money thinking you're going to get laid at the end of the night, buy the pussy outright. Stop playing these games and formulating as dating. Y'all playing yourself.
It's a shorty in your city right now selling the snatch for $500. It's a shorty in your city right now selling the snatch for $200. It's a shorty in your city right now selling the snatch for $40. I guarantee. I stand on it. I guarantee it.
It's a brand name.
It's a brand name. You know it better than you know the owner of General Mills. It's a brand name. You feel me?
Your Highness says she didn't want any more meat because maybe she was full.
That's another reason why you don't feed them, completely. You know what I'm saying? You got to feed them later. They, belly be full and they don't feel comfortable. $500 a day is crazy.
I agree with
it's
you.
Just
yeah. Like, yeah, if you want a transactional situation, let it be transactional. That's the same shit that got fucking Shannon Sharp fucked up, bro. If you out here wanting it to be transactional, why the fuck you having all these conversations? Why she got so much audio of y'all talking back and forth?
Oh, that's
what
Mama
the
Shell.
Fuck did y'all?
It's Mama Shell.
That was wild. But like, what the fuck y'all got to talk about?
Hey, he fell in love with that. He fell in love with that cool cat. That's what he did.
You wanted the money. Here it is. Now do your job.
Mm-hmm.
Like I paid the price. Do your job. We don't have to have this back and forth.
No. You don't pay a prostitute for her services. You pay her to fucking leave.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta understand that. I'm paying you. Now go. Goodbye.
And these niggas paying and having dinner. You know what I'm saying? What are we talking for? You're here to do a job.
Right.
Get the job done.
Wait. So I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. So I had ran across one of those like Starlet, like it's a spot in up north called Starlet's. One of them Starlet escorts, like she was taking a picture with Bernice, right? So I was like, so I clicked on the thing. I was like, oh shit, she got a whole fucking price listing. So like I'm looking at the price listing. So the price listing is just for her to come out was $3,000, right? You had to pay for all the other shit. I'm like, bro, you're not even that cute for real. Like, what the fuck?
Hold on.
But it's a sucker that'll pay for it.
Wait. Bernice is selling dates?
No. It wasn't Bernice. It was one of the girls that used to work with Bernice.
Oh.
Yeah, because you know Bernice used to work at Starless too, right? So that's what I mean by ran across Slim. So the shorty, they used to work together, and I'm like, yo, I need to know, like, who is this girl you taking mad pictures with y'all out of town? I want to know. I click on the fucking photo, do a little deep dive. I was like, oh, she's an escort. Let me the price list. You're not even that bad for real. Like, Bernice better than you. And she, fam, stop. Let's stop right now. But niggas is paying for it. She got a whole website. Niggas is paying for it. So.
Here's the other question. If my man was just straight up and said, hey, listen, you know what? Let's not even do this dinner. I got $500. What's up? What do you think would have happened?
She would have got mad and felt like she was being disrespected.
And it is.
Yeah, I couldn't click to you fast enough, man.
It's cool. They heard.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like I feel like sometimes, bro, you just gotta be straight up, bro.
Cause here's the thing, like Vegas.
You know
what I'm saying? Like
it was a time in Vegas.
It was a time in Vegas some years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Shorty wanted me to spend this money on drinks.
Yep.
Okay. At a certain point in time, it's like you trying to get me to spend some money on you, like put a price on it. Because you're not about to just get me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For the sake of getting me. Put a price on it. She got mad at me.
Mm-hmm.
For calling out the game. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I already knew what it was. I didn't mind buying the first drink. You know what I'm saying? But how you was playing after the first drink and then you had the nerve to ask me for a second drink, I know what it is.
Right.
You know, we not kids. This ain't high school. I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You trying to run game on me. Put a price on it. You want to spend some money? Let me know how much money you want me to spend. And you know what I'm saying? Because I got drinks in the room.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
if you trying to get drunk and have some fun with me, we can leave here and we can do what we need to do. And I can just give you the bread if that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But don't try to act like, you know what I'm saying, it's something different than what it is. And when you lay it out there like that, oh, you just so disrespectful. How am I being disrespectful? You trying to get me to you trying to get money out of my pockets. I'm trying to see what my money's going towards.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. I thought it was fair, but females find that offensive, so it is what it is.
Oh boy, that was an interesting situation. Yeah, it was. It was funny as shit. Interesting situation.
Well played, sir. Well played.
But it was so funny. It was so funny. And bro, who will remain nameless, picked up on it and literally followed the exact same game plan. And you know what I'm saying? It's just it went down a different way. It went down like you said, but it went down with like, oh, she feels disrespected now. Now she's going to option number 2, and then it's like, oh,
try to get you to pay for breakfast type shit.
Yeah. try to get bro to pay for breakfast, and it's like, all right, well, where is this money going? And Brody got the golden answer and got the, you know what I'm saying, boom, boom, boom. And comes back to the room later like, yo, What happened? What I missed? So, you know.
Just be straight up.
Yeah, just be straight up with it, man. Just be straight up with it. Oh, shoot. I didn't do the thing. Oh, I did. All right. We got one more video left. One more video, then we out of here.
You see my phone? Shit. Why you going through my phone? What did you see? What'd you see? Toya, what did you see?
Nothing. Oh! Nothing at f***ing all.
So why are you mad?
No texts, no messages, no DM from none of these IG hoes.
Exactly. That's why I'm so lucky to have you.
Oh my gosh. You get no bitch.
Oh.
We're the only one that like you.
No.
Who else?
Hey, yo, I purposely didn't watch any of these videos that D said for this simple fact, because like I thought it was going the complete opposite direction. All right, D, you got it.
That's some real life story shit right there. And I'm a testament to it because in 2025, I said I ain't had no hoes. Coming to you straight, clean slate. I could be on some serious shit. Nobody like that shit. When I got stuff to do, got options and stuff, everybody feeling your boy. When you ain't got no hoes, it's like they feel disappointed and they can't fuck with you. Like you ain't got enough motion because you ain't got no ladies. You know, you ain't got enough motion because you ain't got no drama attached to you. You know. So when I saw the video, I thought it was hilarious because that's kind of how I felt. Like you mad at me because I ain't got no hoes. You mad at me because I don't have Instagram matches is out the wazoo. We can change that, So 2026, we all about evolution and growth. So you ain't got to worry about that no more. Not for you, boy. Has that happened to you though? Like you feel like
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. I feel like the funny part about the whole video. The funny part about the whole video is that there's truth to it.
There's so much truth to it.
There is fucking truth. And some ladies might be in the comments like, huh? What?
Oh shit, we got like 6 of them.
He ain't on his job.
We got like 6
He ain't on his job.
Yeah. And some of y'all might not be honest, but
D get on my nerves. What I done did?
I said, what the fuck?
What I done did?
Some
I don't know what you did while I was gone.
the truth of the matter is, man, a guy who got a lot of ladies looks more attractive. And that's the thing, right? Now when we talk about the prize, you know what I'm saying?
Oh fuck.
And they see people competing. They see women competing. They like, dog. They be like, man. They're like, hold on, what's up? They have to take a second look at you like, damn, my nigga. They trying to fuck my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
All right.
It validates.
I might be walking next to the car. I ain't getting in yet.
It validates they man.
It validates the
Now,
choice.
Now, here's the thing, right? Now, this doesn't necessarily mean the man has to act on it, right? It doesn't mean that. But like women want a man who is desired by other women.
Oh, that's okay. I know I see
BB, I said a lot of STDs too. Yeah, it's true. No, listen, I'm not talking. Obviously, I'm talking about a certain type of woman. I'm talking about these toxic women out here. They go be mad, but they be like, but that's my
titties tingling.
They be like, oh, but that's my nigga though. Like, damn, my nigga. They be like, damn, my nigga did that kind of Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you what's worse, right? And then it's gonna put it in perspective. Like, imagine you go through your nigga's phone and you see him all up in these DMs and he getting curved. He getting curved left and right. Like, now you like,
he trying to pull chicks.
now you really mad. You
you open up the thread from Brittany with the fat ass, and it's all good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. Hope you had a good day. Good morning, beautiful.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Good morning, beautiful.
Hey, yo.
you see your man out there
crazy.
getting left on red. His joints, he in the DMs, and that shit like dry as fuck. Then you like, oh shit,
like imagine she opened the DMs and see like all the little icons and ain't nothing but a bunch of chicks, right? And then she's like, oh, I got this nigga now. And she opens them up and she just sees no responses from the chicks, just him going ham. Man.
See, not even if it's Brittany with the fat ass, you might not even be that mad because you know what I mean. She got a lot of niggas. But if it's Tanya with the fucked up teeth curving your nigga, now you
why is that her screen name?
Tanya leaving this nigga on red, like.
Oh man!
Your man, you find out your man hopped in Tanya's DM and she replied, "Ew."
Oh no!
And that's your nigga. You like, shit.
It's gotta stop here.
You like, oh shit.
It's gotta stop.
You like, oh shit.
It's gotta stop here. I just want you to know it's gotta stop here. It's gotta stop here. This is where it stops. We gotta get out of here.
Hey man, hold on. Let me shout out Noodle Neck in the comments. She know who she is with your raggedy ass.
Hey, don't be talking about my cousin, man.
She always talking shit.
Hey, yo, you call her Noodle Neck, nigga?
Noodle Neck is crazy.
I'm sorry, bro. She always talking shit, bro. So that's her nickname.
Oh, yo.
I'll be raggedy.
That's funny as hell.
It'll be my noodle.
Oh, that's funny as hell. All right, man. We gotta get out of here, man. Hey, look, man. Yo, thank y'all for joining us for the podcast today, man. Make sure you follow the pod at D&D Pod on Instagram, Jason Discussion Podcast everywhere else. Follow me, King Bot, KBNGBAK on all social media platforms. Follow my man, Primetime Naeem, at I Will Agree to #2 Disagree on Instagram. Agree to Disagree everywhere else. Follow picture_that_photography on Instagram, picturethatphotography.com. Follow my man D. Make sure you hop in that merch store. Oh, I didn't do this earlier.
You did.
Make sure you hop in that merch store. We got merch. We got hoodies. We got sweatshirts, man. Stay warm this winter, man. It's North Carolina weather crazy. You know what I mean? And also make sure you join the gang. Gang. Links in the description below. If you want to win that money at the end of 2026, you gotta be a gang member. It's not just enough to hit that subscribe button. You gotta be a gang member. You know what I mean? We got 3 more comments.
That sounds so bad.
Yeah.
You gotta be a gang.
You gotta be a gang. Yeah, you gotta be a gang.
Bang, gang.
Gang.
You gotta be a gang.
Gang. Nigga said L7. L7 on them boys, man. Yeah. Get you an L7 nigga.
People up in here, like, what you talking about, man? So rude.
Whoa. I can't do nothing with that. Anything y'all boys gotta say, man?
Like, Hoover in this motherfucker. Like, what you talking about?
Word to King David, nigga.
Like, I've been in the gang.
No.
Not the gang we talking about.
No, it's not the gang we talking about. Y'all boys got anything to say before we get out of here, man?
Shout out to my team. Appreciate all the love and support for the PDP brand. New things coming soon. Yeah.
Gang. Yeah, your boy dropped. I dropped last week. I do apologize. I was supposed to drop again, but your boy was sick as a fucking dog last week, but I dropped on Agree to Disagree. I know it's been a minute. I've been starving y'all like Kendrick. But yeah,
with a quick bar. Right?
with a quick bar. But yeah, man, I just dropped the video on Agree to Disagree on YouTube. Go check me out, and I will be dropping again soon. So,
and check out D&D on TikTok, man. We're running on TikTok too.
Yeah, TikTok, YouTube, man. Yeah, we dropping shorts, we dropping videos, man. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.
To take over in 2026.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Drinks and discussion.
Y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We out of here. Peace.
Yo, yo. Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? I've been on the grind, I don't need the clout. They was moving funny, had to weed them out. Talking like they ballin', but I seen the drought. I was in the field, had to scheme my route. 100 racks in the duffel, that's a light load. No label for the boys since the price rose. Drip too clean, now I got them ice cold. Pull up in a spaceship once with the right glow. They ain't seen the hustle, they just see the flex. Made it out the mud, now it's private jets. Stressing over bills, now I cut the checks. Shorty send the love, I don't double text. Told my nigga we ain't folding under pressure. Took a loss, but we turned it to a lesson. Keep my diamonds on me for protection. The ops watching, so I gotta keep a weapon. Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? They wanna see me shine, but I make a way. Every move aggressive like MMA. Made 100 bands off of real estate. I don't do the talking, money conversate. New vibes, new crib, that's an upgrade. She just wanna fuck cause I'm up paid. Keep it low though, I don't love babe. I'll be on the go, I need more space. They didn't think I made it, but I seen the plot. I was broke as hell, had to make it pop. Now the Louis duffel got a couple knots. And my wrist dancing like it's on TikTok. I've been focused, I ain't worried about the hate. Up the price, I ain't even gotta chase. Told my team if I eat, we straight. Told my team if I eat, we straight. Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up.